Hey everybody, it's EAT Millones here with another edition of Minecraft Let's Talk. I'm sorry if it's been like 4 days I haven't posted anything. I'm extremely sorry, but I just started school here in Puerto Rico and it's my senior year and they have bombarded us with homework since the first day. And it's incredible how much work we have. So I'm just doing this vid because I'm trying to not leave the channel without vids. I do have pre-recorded videos, but there has also been some issues with me being able to upload them because of my internet or me not being able to touch my computer too much. And yeah, and I'm sorry. But today we're gonna talk about moving and also, we're going to build a house, so if you're focusing on that, well good, we're going to build a house, just so you know. Let me get some iron, so we're going to need an iron shovel. Acquire hardware, hell yeah. Okay, so moving, the dreaded move day. And sometimes, okay, just so you guys know, I'm talking about moving, like, let's say, for example, you're 12. Or, you've lived in the same place for years and and one day your parents just tell you, we're moving. Wow, that's gotta hurt so bad. Oh shit. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about that. I don't have like a specific experience like that. I've never had it. But, I kind of know what it feels like. In some aspect of the word. Not because it's happened to me, but it happened to a very close friend. And it hurt me in some way. So yeah, let's start. Let's start with a little story. There's this girl. Her name will not be mentioned for sake of privacy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry about that. And yeah, her name will not be mentioned for terms of privacy, but a few years back, she's in 7th grade. She's in her school with her best friend. Best friend was that person since kindergarten. It was really like a really long time best friend relationship. And they were in 7th grade. And 7th grade. Good year, new school. Her and her best friend just started in a new school. They were in different groups, but, they talked and everything like friends do. Like friends do. Yeah, and one day, just before the half of the semester had gone through, her dad tells her that they are moving to Florida. Wow. Moving to Florida. Not saying Florida's a bad place. On the contrary, I love Florida. I visit there almost every year. I'm maybe going to study in Florida. College. So, Florida's a good place, but this girl, she's torn apart. Because she just started a new school. She's with her best friend since forever. And they gotta move. Which sucks so bad. Sucks so bad. And give me a second, there's a brown sheep here. No. I should have made shears. You stupid bastard. But going back to the point. So yeah, she has to move. What does she do? She bawls her eyes out. Obviously. It's something understandable if you want to cry. Shit. Because seriously, you just started a new school and your parents are just telling you, we have to move. And, they had a reason, They had to move because her dad found a new job for a new place. And he had already been away in Florida for a little time because he was receiving training for a job he was maybe going to get in Puerto Rico, but they actually gave him the job in Florida, which was good in some aspect of the word. I don't consider it that good. So, yeah, and, well, what are her options? None. She can't stay in Puerto Rico. Although her grandparents live here, it would be tough for them, to have her there, a teenage girl. She had twin brothers, like 4 years younger than her. You know, they couldn't stay in Puerto Rico, and she had to move. She broke the news to her best friend, and you know, like any 7th grader would, like, hey, I gotta talk with you. What's up? I'm moving. What the fuck? You know, it's that what the fuck moment that hurts the most, because you never expect it. You never expect your best friend telling you, like, oh, I'm moving to Florida. Are you ever coming back? I don't think so. Oh God. It hurts. It hurts. It seriously does. Well, yeah. So she moves. She moves, and you know, new school, a new place. It's an apartment while they're still settling in. She misses her best friend so much, and she's in 7th grade, so it's hard for her to talk with her best friend because of, you know, calling Puerto Rico from Florida and vice versa ain't a cheap thing. You know, there are roaming costs and all that stuff. The economy it was never as good as it's supposed to be, so it would have been hard for her to talk with that person or anything. And yeah, and you know, she got screwed up, but she made the most of it, like any person should do. If you find yourself moving because, you know, economy or, you know, better opportunities for your family, you know, you're gonna be sad. I will not tell you, oh, you won't be sad, or it doesn't matter. You know, it's just something that happens, because even though it still hurts. You know, it still hurts to have to tell your best friend or your family that, look, I hate to tell you this, but I'm moving, you know, far away. I don't know if I'll ever move back. You know, I'm moving for an indefinite amount of time. Leave all your loved ones behind. You know, she left family here. She has family, I think, in Florida. She does. But, you know, it's not the same. It's not the same. You know, you've grown used to the idea of Puerto Rican school, which is Spanish, 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 and one class in English, and then having English, English, English in one class in Spanish. So, you know, it's a difficult transition. And, you know, we're talking, and she tells me it's hard, but she's gone. It was hard in the beginning, but she grew used to it. You know, like she should from the beginning. You know, moving is tough, and but you gotta accept it. It's just part of life. You know, if your parents ever tell you you're moving, the best thing you can do is look in them in the eyes and tell them okay. Because it's not like you can do anything about it. You can just make the best out of it. Look at it as an opportunity to make new friends. Right now, that person I'm talking about, she's having the time of her life right now. You know, she has her friends. She has family over there. You know, she sometimes comes to Puerto Rico. She visits her best friend. You know, they hang out. I know she saw her best friend this summer. She went to a camp he was in. He had a summer camp thing. She went there, and she made the most of it. And seriously, the point I'm trying to give in this video, the message I'm trying to give, is that no matter what happens, if you're ever faced with the situation of moving, don't be scared. You know, it's a new thing. Obviously, it will be hard in the first moment. At the beginning, you won't like the idea. But after a while, you'll start to think that the place you're moving to, most of the time, is your home. You know, is where you want to spend your whole life at. Is where your home is, where your family is, where you want to raise your children. It's something I can't really describe because I haven't moved from Puerto Rico yet. Hopefully I will. But, you know, it's not something scary. It's something that life happens. That happens with life. They say shit happens. Well, this ain't shit. This is just a new thing. A new step in your life that you have to accept no matter what. And the faster you accept it, the better your life will go from there. Trust me. How do I know this? Who is this girl? This girl's my best friend. My best friend since kinder. I love her like she was my sister. You know, we love each other like if we were raised together, which we were, basically. Our moms were huge friends. Our dads got along. We've known each other for our whole lives. We've loved each other like siblings for our whole life. And well, yeah, that's the message. Like, shit happens, but you gotta make shit better. Like, you know that little lump of coal? This little lump of coal right here? It looks horrible. It's ugly as hell. But one day, no matter how dark and dirty that piece of coal is, one day it's gonna be a diamond. And that's it. This is a horrible comparison, but hear me out. One day that piece of, oh god, that piece of coal is gonna be a diamond. And when it turns into a diamond, you gotta make the most out of it. You know, it's something that's just normal. It's normal in life for that to happen, and you gotta accept it. You gotta accept it like you got no other option. And I think I'm gonna leave the video here. I hope you all understood my point. I really hope you do. You did. You derpy derpy derpy. No, wait, I did this wrong. Did this wrong. Oh god, I gotta fix this. Well, yeah, this has been E80 Millones with a little Minecraft Let's Talk. Hope you've enjoyed the topic. Hope I've helped you in any way I can. And I hope to see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.